Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I'm remembering back when I was a kid. Yeah, I can still remember back that far, a little bit. At Christmas time, or just before Christmas, my parents would get a Sears catalog. They were on the distribution list for Sears. And at Christmas time, Sears would send out their, what they called, I think they called it a Wishbook. The Christmas Wishbook, I think is what it was called. And it was 90% toys for kids. And all kinds of glossy, beautiful pictures of toys that your parents could order through Sears or go down to the Sears store and buy it for you. Now, my parents weren't that rich when I was a kid, so I usually didn't get anything out of the Wishbook. I did get things for Christmas, but usually not out of the Sears Wishbook. But I really enjoyed sitting down for hours and going through the Wishbook every Christmas, like in November, I think. And last week I got in the mail what I would call the equivalent to that catalog. It was actually a catalog. For amateur radio operators, shortwave listeners, scanner radio listeners, those type of people. And that's what this is right here. And I'm going to show you briefly this book catalog and suggest that you check them out. Now, I personally, let me go ahead and zoom out. And let me zoom out. Come on, zoom, 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 zoom. Okay, what this is catalog from Universal Radio Incorporated. I've mentioned them a number of times in my shows as a good source of information, not just a good source of equipment, but also a good source of information, such as I have shown you some of the tables they have on connectors, so you can kind of figure out what kind of connector you need and what it's called and whatever, and you can either order it from them or somebody else. Coax cable, they have tables on coax cable that gives you the impedance, gives you the signal loss, and the diameter, other weight, other information. They've got a lot of good information on their website. And I have not personally purchased anything from them. I recently got a radio through them that someone else purchased for me to review, and so I think that's why they sent me this catalog. It's a pretty classy catalog, similar to the ones you used to get from Sears. Tons of pictures and everything. Really nice catalog. So I'm going to briefly go through this. And I'm hoping that some of my viewers will leave a comment about their experiences with Universal Radio Incorporated. Like I say, I personally haven't dealt with them directly. Okay, so let's go in here and show you what they've got. First, they've got introduction, and I'll try to zoom in a little bit, but not too much. Otherwise, I won't be showing you everything. You can't read this, that's okay. Besides the ton of equipment that they sell, radios, scanner radios, amateur radios, shortwave listening radios, antennas, connectors, power supply, test equipment, you name it. Anything in that line they have, or they carry, or they sell. They also sell used equipment, and they've got pretty long listing of used equipment. And you can trade in your used equipment and get a credit to purchase something, or I don't know if they send you money or not, or just give you a credit. I don't know. The other thing is, on their used equipment, their prices are not what I would call fantastic. They're good, but they're not fantastic. And the reason being is they give you a warranty, unless it's specified that they don't. They give you a warranty with the stuff they sell, the used equipment. And it's a 60-day parts and labor limited warranty. So that's why their prices are a little high on their used equipment, because they test it, they verify that it's working before they sell it. Okay, so that's another thing you can get used equipment from them. Again, it's not the super low prices, but you don't have to worry about it's a problem. You can send it back. Okay, now I'm just going to briefly go through the book and show you the kinds of things they sell. And this thing is 128 pages. I mean, this is a big book, or catalog. Okay, here's some people that work there. Some of these people might actually watch my shows. If you do, let me know. I don't recognize any names offhand. Then there's more details about the warranties, the repair service, whatever. And they're in Ohio. They're in Ohio. Reynoldsburg, Ohio, wherever that is. Probably near Dayton. Okay. Here's the first section, which is portable shortwave receivers for you SWLs out there. Look what's right on the top here. The Grundig 750. This is the I have one of these and I love it. It's my go-to radio. The prices on this are just all over the place. They've been going up and down, and recently it's going up. And so they don't have a price listed in their catalog. They just say call them, get a price, or I'm pretty sure you can go on our website and get a price of the Satellite 750. There is the Grundig Edition Field Radio. That's $120. Pretty good price. You might get a little lower other places, but again, this is a good company, and I've only heard good things from people who have dealt with them. So I think it's a pretty good company. Yeah, well, you know, the phone would ring, but I'm going to ignore it. Here's the Sagen ATS 909X. Sells for $250. Here's the Sagen PT50. I've been watching this one. I'm a little curious about what this radio can do. It's $56. I got it on my wish list. Okay, we'll just say that. And we jumped up here. This is the Cadillac receivers. This is the ICOM ICR9500. I have a friend in Canada, Scotty6. He has a YouTube channel. He has this radio. What a beauty. We actually did a hangout, and all the over 1,000 shows I have, YouTube clobbered that hangout file. It was there for a couple of days, and then poof, it was gone. I do not know why. I've tried to get back with him, and the problem is my fault, not taking the time to get back with him and redo that hangout so he can show us this radio in action. A beautiful radio. Another new radio from ICOM is this R8600. And guess what? Dun, dun, dun. Please call for a price. Yeah, I can understand that. This is probably maybe $3,000 or more. And same with this one. So I'll never get one of these, but it's nice to dream. And we got scanner radios by Uniden, by Whistler. We've got other types of radios. Here's HD radios. Here's emergency radios. They have everything. I don't know of anything they don't have. Maybe they don't have SDRs yet. Let me see. Can I look that up? I should have looked at it up before. I didn't. Let me see if there's something in the back. Index. Nope. I should have looked that up. I don't remember seeing any SDRs in there. There may be. When I talk about SDRs, I mean the ones that are under $100. They may have some in here. I just didn't notice them when I was scanning through this a couple of days ago. Ooh! No, it's AOR stuff, which are SDRs, but they're also standalone radios. Okay, moving on. There's filters. I think I'm going to have to get me some filters because I'm getting interference from some really strong AM and FM stations into my shortwave SDRs. Here's some audio filters. Antennas, they have a ton of antennas. Like this one right here, this is the Bonnie Whip, which Oxford Shortwave Channel did a review of this, extensive review of this. A lot of field testing. It's $140. A little above my price range for just an antenna. All kinds of antennas. Antenna switches, parts. They got tons of parts. They got connectors, they got audio adapters, RF connectors, just a ton of parts. Just anything you can think of, they probably have it or can get it. And like I say, on their website, they have this nice table of connectors so that you can look at the pictures and say, yeah, that's what it is. What is it called? RCA to PL259. Oh, okay, that's what I want. Otherwise, some of these connectors, you look at them and you go, I don't know what this is. Oh, what I'm talking about is adapters. I'm sorry, adapters. And then the next section is on amateur radio equipment. Oh, you name it, they carry it. There's a Linko, Yaesu, and they carry from the bottom end to the top end. There's Kenwoods, ICOM portables, Yaesu portables, handhelds. God, it just goes on and on and on. They have accessories for all these little babies. Pages and pages. TNC for digital information via your radio. Tuners, antenna tuners. All kinds of test equipment, meters, analyzers, antennas. Here's antennas for amateur radio operators and shortwave listeners. Like there's my G5RV. Now there's a place to get one. And the big one, which I have, it's 102 feet. It's good from 80 to 10 meters. And it's $60. That's a very reasonable price. There's some more antennas. Wow. Power supplies, microphones, headphones. What else do we have here? Just universal equipment, clocks. There's a specialized antenna for, I'm not sure what it's for. I don't know. I'll have to look into what the heck this thing is. It's called the Human Alight something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a receiver. I don't know. Books. They have a ton of books, both on CD and e-books and hardbound books. Every possible book you can imagine. Here's the worldwide listening guide that I did a review of. $24. That's a pretty good price. Here's the WRTH, $44.95. That's a little high, I think. Maybe not. And that's about it. Yeah, last section is books. Their webpage is www.universal-radio.com, all lowercase. And most, if not all, of this stuff is on their webpage. But try to get one of these catalogs. This makes a great reference, because if you go back here, for instance, to the receivers, they give you a pretty good description of the receivers. So if you're you think, you know, I got to get a new scanner radio, you can use this book to kind of see what's out there. And if nothing else, get the model number, and then you can do searches on the internet for that model number and get more information. So I think you really should try to get one of these catalogs. And you can order one if you go on their website. There's a place to request a catalog. So the other thing, if you have had personal experiences with universal radio, like I say, I haven't had any, please leave a comment and let other people know what you think of this company. You know, have you gotten, you know, good service? Have you gotten a used radio and it turns out that it was perfect? Let us know. Okay. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. That helps me. And have a great day. Bye-bye.